This is a fantastic idea for a film. You are a speechwriter. Charlize Theron is running for president.
Yes.
At its heart, though, it's a rom-com.
It is a rom-com.
Which is a genre that you have been very open about loving.
I love rom-coms.
I do as well.
Yeah, I think love is a good thing to put out into the world, and I think it's nice to put out movies that are. I grew up loving them. Any movie where a woman loves me is personally affirming to me.
Sure.
So I like that. But yeah, I grew up, When Harry Met Sally is one of my favorite movies of all time. And we wanted to make a movie that was truly romantic, but as funny, hopefully, as any movies that are out there. And we worked hard on it, and Charlize is hilarious, and I think it turned out well.
And it is really a fun casting to see you and Charlize in a film together. Was that someone you had in mind from the very beginning? And was it hard to get her to sign on to the idea of doing a comedy?
No, she was actually really into it. But yeah, from the very get-go, it was a script that my company had, and I thought she would be amazing in it. Traditionally, in films, she murders people. That's kind of her thing. Well, I thought she would be funny, though. I'd seen her on talk shows and stuff, and I like to work with actors who are 1,000 times better than me. That's also a thing that I try to achieve. It's not that hard to find them, honestly.
Do you feel when you're with them that you are elevated by their presence?
I am elevated, but yeah, I would say it throws me. It fully, I start watching it as a performance, and I start thinking wow, which is not a good thing to be thinking. But I do. It's like tennis. Yeah, that's what my wife would always say. Is because I suck at tennis, and she always she claims she's good at tennis, and whenever I play with her, she gets mad at me because she's like, I'm as good at whoever I play with, and because I suck, I make her suck. And I'm just like, okay, whatever, sounds right to me. But I subscribe to that theory with acting, so I try to act with people better than me.
You were a producer on this film, and obviously you're in it. So when you're a producer, you get to sign off on things like wardrobe. You wear this windbreaker, I think it's safe to say, for half the film.
A lot of the movie.
A lot of the movie. And was this just, were you very happy? When you saw the windbreaker, did you know right away it was the windbreaker?
It was, yes.
Yeah.
Even I was surprised at how much of the movie I wound up in that thing. I don't often have strong character desires. I'm a pretty easygoing actor. I had one thing, and I was like, I see this guy in neon windbreakers. And in my head, I was like, he'll look stupid. It'll be like a ridiculous fashion choice. We shot the movie a year and a half ago, and in that time, they've become very fashionable. And the guy, he doesn't look nearly as stupid as I wanted him to. If anything, he looks like he's on the cutting edge of modern streetwear, which I did not want, but I'll take it.
It is going to change the framing of the film. People are going to be like, well, that's a super cool dude.
No, he was just supposed to be a disaster.
You had Boyz II Men in the film.
We did have Boyz II Men in the film.
I'm assuming you were also a fan of theirs in the way.
Huge fan of Boyz II Men since I was a boy. They were here. I went to bar mitzvahs, 100 bar mitzvahs probably as a young Jewish boy, and that's when you first really dance with girls, and you don't want to dance to a fast song with a girl because that would make you have to move, which I didn't want. And instead, I just wanted to kind of hold on to a woman and sway. And there was no better opportunity for that than Boyz II Men.
Yeah.
And you were just praying a Boyz II Men song could come on so you could find the girl you liked and just grab onto them and sway back and forth. And so because of that, Boyz II Men reminds me of my sexual awakening.
Wow. I bet you're not alone.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, they could have called their albums music to sway to.
Music for Jews to get little boners to would be the perfect...
You guys ready? You guys ready to get some little boners? We're going to put on some Boyz II Men.
Circumcised boners out there at the end of the road. Yeah, it's music for little boners to pop to.
Yeah. There's a
they did better that they didn't call their album that.
Yeah,
probably,
that's probably
ultimately, yeah.